¿Qué pasa, gamers? Es yo, Jano, y hoy vamos a estar jugando Dark Souls. So yeah, we're gonna be playing this, I guess. Let's begin. Just start right at the bat. So, Dark Souls. Great game. Love it. This is not going to be a blind run, so if you want to see like reactions to like, I don't know. If you want to see a reaction to like, what do you call it? To like some of the shit that happens later on, don't be expecting that. So, I think I'm gonna be... I want to be either a warrior or a knight. What's a lot of endurance? 12, 14, bandit. Fucking, of course it's the bandit. I'm not a fan of the bandit. I'm not a fan of the axe. Because they're powerful, but they have drawbacks. Because if you miss, you kind of like stagger for a second. You know what? I'm just going to be... I'll just be a knight. Fuck it. I'm not gonna be, what do you call it? Deprived. Because I have played this game before, and I'd say I'm pretty decent, but I'm not that good. So usually when I start a new character, I usually pick the master key, and I usually, I like skip shit. But for this LP, I'm just gonna go, I guess, the intended path. So I'm just gonna go with a... I guess I'll just take the Twin Humanities. Physique. Average. I'll just take... I think I'll take Slim. Face... we'll stay with Astor Noble. Hair... I have long hair. But, guys don't really have... There's no long hair option. I don't think there's an option for long hair for females either. So just like that. Whatever. Black... I think that's it. So yeah. Dark Souls. Let's do this shit. Do be forewarned, I'm most likely going to be talking during cutscenes. If you care about, like cutscenes and story and dialogue, don't expect to be seeing that here, because, again, I've played this game a bunch of times, so, to me, I just want to play the game. If you want to see the story and all that, maybe look somewhere else, because I'm just playing this for fun. But I guess I'll just like leave you guys. I'll let you guys see the visuals for the, the cutscenes and all that.
Of course, light and dark.
By the way, this cutscene, great, love it. It's really fucking good.
Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords.
By the way, I just want to say that just because I played this before and I have about 200 hours, I think, in this game. Well, on the Switch alone, I have like 200 hours. I think overall I have like 250 hours, I think. I play this game a lot. But even though I do have experience with this game, I'm not like a fucking master or anything when it comes to playing this. So don't be expecting speed runs or no hit runs or low level runs. At most, I might just like go quickly through the game, or as much as I'm capable of doing so. But for the most part, expect like a normal run, I guess. Oh, Gwyn. By the way, Gwyn. By the way, there's gonna be I'm gonna be talking about a bunch of spoilers that happens in the game. So if you want to play this blind, uh, probably stop watching, I suppose. Okay, so Gwen. I fucking hate Gwen. He's probably my least favorite boss in the game. Like, I love his song, but I fucking hate fighting him. He's just annoying. That's pretty cool.
Thus began the age of fire.
So basically, Gwen and a bunch of other fucks just killed all of the dragons because why the fuck not?
And only dark will remain.
Oh, and then Gwen, to be even more of an asshole, he fucking cursed humans to be undead. Thanks, Gwen, you piece of shit.
And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Thanks, Gwen. Or, I don't think it was Gwen, I think it was like the Way of White. I don't remember. Despite playing this game a lot and, you know, having like, delved into the lore and all that shit, I don't know every bit and piece of the story, so you'll have to forgive me if I get some parts wrong. I'm not a Vadi.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
Which was in the last DLC of Dark Souls 3. I'm probably going to be talking a little bit of the lore.
This is your fate.
Like, not explaining it, but more like complaining, I guess. Cool rap, by the way. And that's us. It's your boy, Jano. By the way, I'm not going to be playing this online because I don't want to bother paying for a membership. So yeah, sorry about that. I know like the whole being invaded and shit, like that's part of like the experience. But I'm not going to fucking spend money just to make the game harder. Fuck off. So in which going to be taking this off my hotbar. And I'm just gonna go through this really quickly. Fuck you. It's the Stray Demon. Fucking hate fighting that thing. In truth, I don't really have any idea as to what build I want to go for. I think I'll just go for like a, I don't know, the Claymore. Maybe this White, maybe not, probably not this White-Hander. But like just a sword, you know, board and shield, or sword and board, you know, all that. Just like that real quickly. Don't bother sitting down, just go here. By the way, just take this off. So I played this game a bit, so excuse the pseudo speedrun strategies. Oh shit. Just wanted to punch him. You know, just show him who's boss of this gym. This asshole with the arrow. Equip that. Where are you going? Get the longsword. So I'm just probably just be breezing through the tutorial, and I'll probably end the episode there. Oh, this game's long. It's a despite like the quickest I've gone to beating this game is 13 hours, I think.
Oh, you. You're not, thank goodness. I'm done for. I'm
Forgot Oscar, I think his name is.
lose my sanity. We still have something of you and I. Regrettably, but perhaps there's an old spell
Yeah. If you care, again, I'm just gonna be skipping the dialogue. Sorry, but you know, you guys just want to see the fun parts. Come on. You just want to see me go through Ornstein and Smo, you know, Sense Fortress and shit. You don't care about the story, right? I don't say it's a bad story. In fact, it's a great story. I mean, once you like piece everything together. But come on, Dark Souls, come on. Probably the most influential game of the decade, I'd say. You know, the whole Soulsborne thing. It's kind of like what brought the video game industry back to reality. By that I mean like we went away from like baby hand holding tutorials to shit that kicks your ass. I fucking miss that. It's been a little bit since I played Dark Souls. Like the last time I was playing it was like a month ago, I think. And I was in the DLC area. Fuck you. There we go. So probably don't expect like don't expect the most pro levels of gameplay. Fucking ass island demon, huh? That's an original joke, right? Asylum demon. Not too difficult of a boss. In fact, not difficult at all. Fuck you. Wrong way. Eventually we'll come back to the Undead Asylum at some point. For now, to the next area, to the main hub, Firelink Shrine. Despite being on the Switch and being a game from like 2011, I think, it's still a very visually beautiful game, I'd say. Like perhaps not the best graphics, but you know. God damn, that's beautiful though.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall return.
So that crow, I remember people saying, or people either think or they thought that that crow was Velka.
To the land of the ancient
But
lords.
there's a YouTube user called Hawkshaw who made a series of videos on what he believes to be the closest, like definitive, the closest definitive, like to what we can assume the lore is, I guess. I'm not good with words. What I'm trying to say is that like people like Body and Epic Name Bro, they kind of like, for the most part, they've kind of like established what the lore is and what people accept the lore to be. But Hawkshaw is a more recent guy, and like his channel just popped up like a couple of years ago, compared to like Vadi who was there since the beginning. How much? Okay, so I put in 3 points. Endurance all day, every day, and I guess strength. So yeah, this guy named Hawkshaw. So he barely put in. He's put out his interpretation of the lore, like a couple of years ago, like around 2017, I think, 2018, around that time frame. And you know, of course, because it's the Dark Souls lore, we don't know for certain who's right. But as far as I'm concerned, Haksha, his videos are the most. They're the most accurate, I suppose. Like, I don't really have any examples of like why I think that is, but I don't know. It just, to me, it makes more sense. Mainly because his videos, he only focuses on Dark Souls 1. Whereas, like, Vadi, he goes from, like, Dark Souls 1 to Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3. And because of, like, all the shit that happens in those later games, it kind of, like, fucks with the original lore of Dark Souls, like the first one. So it kind of, like, it just seems to change things around, and I just want to look at Dark Souls as its own thing. Because as much as I like Dark Souls 3, and I guess I have some appreciation for Dark Souls 2, to me, Dark Souls 1 is a masterpiece. Perhaps that's a bit too much to say, but like, I just think Dark Souls 1 really, I just think Dark Souls 1 is very much its own thing. Regardless if whether I'm right or not, it doesn't matter. That's just my point of view, and because of the way that the Dark Souls story is, well, I mean, yeah. Hey, Anastasia, or whatever the fuck your name is. Anastasia Vostor or whatever. So, my whole point being, if you have any... fucking Christ, I can't talk. If you have any interest in the Dark Souls lore, check out Vadi, check out Vadi Video, Epic Name Bro, but I would recommend watching, Haksha and his videos on Dark Souls lore. Item. Because even if it could be wrong, again, it's the Dark Souls lore. We don't know for certain, like, what is what. We do have an idea, but it's not like the developers are ever going to tell us if we're right or not. And we're just going to have to put up with that. So yeah, Dark Souls. It's, probably shouldn't bother attacking them, considering I'm going to die right now to try to... Oh shit. To try to get an item. And usually getting out doesn't work, so I just have to, like, do a suicide run real quick. Sorry about that. We're gonna get an item called the Soul Keep. What is it called? The Firekeeper Soul. And it's a very important item because it makes your Estus Flask, it lets you heal more with every Estus Flask. Firekeeper Soul. We can't get out because of all those ghosts, so fuck that. We're out. By the way, this is the process I always do when I start a new run of Dark Souls. Just beat the tutorial, go get the soul, and usually because I get the master key, go get a couple of other free items, and in the Valley of the Drakes. And if I feel like it, go through the Valley of the Drakes and go to the Dark Garden, get some items there as well. But yeah, this is the first episode. Next time we'll go to Undead Burg and try to fight the Taurus Demon. In the meantime, I'm gonna talk to Petrus, get a new, gesture. Just for fun. But until then, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye.